Hey everyone, it's Lori from Scraps by Sissy. Happy Thursday! How's your week going? It's been a little busy around here because someone in our midst had a birthday yesterday and she's pooped. I can't imagine who that is. Oh, turning 60 is not for sissies, let me tell you. Even Scraps by Sissy. Oh, I'll give it a few seconds to see who logs on and see if I can't find you here over on my laptop. Let's see. Oh, all this new age stuff, right? You know, how long have I been doing this now? Almost a year or something for my Facebook Lives. I still have a tough time finding things. And I think it's because they keep changing stuff around. They need to stop doing that. Because don't they know there are some of us that aren't as technologically minded as others? Oh, goodness gracious. Well, I hope your week is going well. Looks like we may even get some rain this week. So I'm pretty excited about that. Actually, it's towards the weekend, but that's okay. Because we're going to do some baking this weekend. And what better weather to have than rain when you're baking for Christmas? I guess you could have snow, but we don't get much of that around here. But when we do, it pretty much shuts the city down. Well, I can't seem to find the video on my laptop, so we're just going to go with this. So today we are creating this card, and it's actually a sneak peek at a new stamp set that's coming in the January through June mini catalog. It's called Enjoy the Moment, and it's a stamp set that I got in my swag bag for the On Stage at Home event. And when I first saw it, I thought, it's okay. But then I saw the presentation with it, and of course, like many of you, it's one of those I have to have it type moments. And oh yeah, by the way, I do have it. So the card we're going to make is actually a take on the one that the young lady showed on the event. And let's get this out of the way here. It's really simple. And you know me, I like simple, quick and easy, and out the door they go, and there's the envelope. We're actually going to be using some designer series paper from the Classic Christmas suite of product, which is only available through January 4th, I believe. And that goes with the Curvy Celebrations and the Curvy Christmas stamp set. So let me give you the measurements for today's card. The card base is in Merry Merlot, and it's cut at 8.5 by 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. The designer series paper layer is 2.5 inches by 5 1/4 inches. There's two pieces of crumb cake. One is cut at 3 1/4 by 5, and the other is at 3 3/4 by 5, and that one's for the inside. And then our Whisper White is cut at 3 inches by 4 3/4 and 3.5 by 4 3/4 for the inside. And I'll show you the inside. Isn't that cute? It's just really quick and simple, and you could mass produce this in a flash. So we're going to get started, and we're going to use Crumb Cake ink, our Crumb Cake Stampin' Blends, and some Merry Merlot ink. Say that 3 times fast. And I'm not a wine drinker. We have a piece of the designer series paper to decorate our envelope. So let's do that first. Get it out of the way so we don't forget to decorate our envelope. No naked envelopes going out. And like I said, this is one of my favorite ways to decorate an envelope. Granted, it's not as fast as a quick stamp, but I think it just is such a polished effect for your project. Get right there to the edge as close as we can. And one there. Okay. We're going to, you can see I use this for another envelope. So we'll just lay this right up against the edge, like so. And we'll trim that. So try and get as close to the edge as I can, but when you're in a hurry, it doesn't always work that way. Come around that little corner. And our envelope is done. Doesn't it give it a finished look? So I'll set that aside. Now, we'll fold our card base in half. And we'll add our designer series paper on. Just like that. I have to remember, less pressure is better. Now, I don't know if anybody is logging on. I was having trouble with my computer this morning, obviously, since I couldn't find the video over there. Still shows that I'm live, but I don't see anybody checking in. So give me a holler if you're here. And if you're not, I'm sorry. All right, let's put this down here. Now, make sure we have the right one. Yes, we do. So we're going to stamp this little, and I know there's probably a name for that, but I don't know what that's called. Some kind of seed pod or something? I don't know. So we'll just stamp it in crumb cake ink. Ink that up. Forgot to check my ink pads this morning. With it getting cold out here in the studio at night, sometimes the ink doesn't want to cooperate very well. Okay, so we're just going to make sure I'm in the shot. Stamp him right about there. Okay, good. Got some good coverage. So next we're going to use our Stampin' Blends markers. Let's get that out of the way. Just to color them in. And what I like is when you use, shut this so I don't end up with anything on my hands. When you color with your Stampin' Blends and our inks, nothing smears. Let's start, oh, this is the dark. So basically I'm just going to come in and I'm going to add some highlights. And I'm not going to worry about where I'm coloring. Just come down and just follow the lines. And with this type of image, you really don't have to worry about going out of the lines. So now we'll come in here and we'll add the light. And it doesn't matter if you've left some white in it, because that'll give you, what do they call it, the shadow effect with the dark. I know there's more technical terms, but it's still early here. And since yesterday was my birthday and we were having a good time, I'm tired this morning. We went to the Reading, what is it, the Reading Garden of Lights walk last night. So beautiful. If you're in the Reading area, you should definitely go out and check it out. It is absolutely stunning. It wasn't that cold last night. We were bundled up. You would have thought we were ready for the snow, and we ended up peeling off sweaters and scarves and mittens, and it was just a beautiful night. Okay, so that looks good to me. Now, it wouldn't be my card without some bling, right? So we're going to add some Wink of Stella. I'm just going to come in here and we're going to color right here. Somebody's entered my studio and they're back out again. They realized I was online. Okay, so we'll just come in here and just give it some bling. I think I'm almost out of Wink of Stella on this one. Let's see. There it goes. Come through. Oh, that looks good. Let's take a look at this. See if you can see it. I'm having a hard time seeing it, so I must be almost out in this one. Let's see. Yep, gonna have to get a new one. Big surprise, running out of bling around here, right? So that's okay. I'll fix that up when I get. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's stamp this now. The Mary Merlot is a pretty juicy ink pad. I don't want to smear it. So we'll stamp this and then set him aside. We'll stamp this right here at the bottom. There. Just a little note. We'll set him aside a minute to dry, and we'll come in and we'll stamp our inside. I'll show you the inside again. Has this little leaf, and friendship is found in simple things, and I think that is definitely a beautiful saying. So this would be a great friendship card, just a thinking of you. Okay, did I bring something to stamp off with? No, we'll just use this, because I want this to be light in the corner. There, definitely light. And then we'll stamp our sentiment in Mary Merlot again. We'll stamp him here at the top. Okay, close these guys up. I'm still not seeing any comments, so hopefully you guys are able to hear what's going on around here. All right, we'll finish putting these together and we'll be done. Still have to add my holiday rhinestone bling on this, but we'll do that after it gets attached to the card. So we'll set this right here. Like that. It's a little crooked. Just try and fix that. Where's my spatula when you need it? Let's see. Let's use this guy. Just come over here like so. You know what? I'm not going to fuss with it. It's handmade. That will show that I made the card and it's not something you can buy in a store. I kind of bent that a little bit. Okay, so we'll set this down here. And we'll add some of our holiday rhinestones, which are in Mary Merlot. Clean off this little end here so we can use this guy. So we'll come in here and pick one up here. And we will pick up a medium one here. And one of the smaller ones to go up here at the top. Let's stick him right in there. So there's the front of your card. We'll come through and move him out of the way. Adhere this down. And by adding that extra layer of crumb cake, it's bringing the outside of the card to the inside. And we're done. How's that? What is that? Maybe 10 minutes? I don't want to time myself. That just puts more pressure on, right? Okay, everybody. There's your 2 quick and easy cards using the new Enjoy the Moment stamp set. This will be available January 4th. Or if you decided to join Stampin' Up! Before then, you could probably add it to, oh, not probably, you could add that to your starter kit order. Celebration is going to start in January. We're actually going to have 2 celebrations this year. We're going to have one January and February, and then one again in July and August. So it's going to be fun. I thank you for stopping by and spending time with me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. And if you have any questions on this, feel free to reach out. And I will link this back to my blog post. My website was having updates earlier this morning, so I wasn't able to finish it. So I'm going to go finish that now. Like I said, have a great rest of your week, and I will catch you later. Bye.